Oh yes, tenhoutei here. How you doing? It's been a minute. We're gonna get into probably a 4-player South match here. And just do some stuff. They've added some cool things here, man. You know, they've got the new match like win streak stuff. So like your match history and stuff like that can go out to 50, you know. Your last 50 matches, all that sort of stuff. Pretty neat. We're using the Santa skin here for Wanjiro because it's maybe the best skin in the game now. It's super cool, dude. It's him like riding on a motorcycle and stuff like that. Look at him. Yeah. So, sorry guys, I don't have a West Wind. No, it looks like I'm a coward, but that's just how it is, man. My bad. Holy moly, it's been forever since I played Mahjong. I don't even know if I remember what a white dragon is, dude. So December has been like a super chaotic month and stuff like that at the end of like a very chaotic year. So that like the first week probably of December, I got laid off from my job. Sad times, you know. But it's not a job that I really enjoyed, so getting a new opportunity for a new job is, you know, something I can spin in a positive light at the very least. And you know, we're doing it. We're on the job market. We're looking. So in the meantime, we'll be doing some more Mahjong stuff on the channel and maybe doing some more commentary stuff, all that sort of stuff for Mahjong. So more to come on that in the future. Nothing I can say about it now, probably. Let's see. Let's lower that Reachy BGM a little bit. But you know what? The holidays have been fun. They've all been, you know, like a lot of fun and stuff like that. So we bought a house this year, which is one of the good things of 2024. One of the few good things of 2024, maybe. So it's our first Christmas at this house, all that sort of stuff, like our first holidays, and like. Sure. Like, wanted it to be like a little bit special and all that sort of stuff, you know? And I think we've, you know, sort of successfully done that. Really? You don't need the 5s, but you need the 2? Alright. Richie know me. It is what it is. Keep the game moving. My match history will tell you that we're not having a ton of luck with Mahjong recently. And my brain is already going back to its old ways. It's like, dude, you have 2 pairs, go for, you know, 7 pairs. But no, it is not the way. We will not give in to temptation. I'd rather drop the 9 than the 3 here. So yeah, I mean, like it went well. It was like one of those things where my girlfriend and I were kind of like, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get like, we're gonna do like a whole lot of gifts for each other, but we can like buy a new couch and stuff like that and like put money towards that, you know, like a very like adult decision matrix right there. Damn. I feel like I would rather throw the 6-8. Because there's 2 2s gone already, which kind of like weakens this, but I have to keep it because it's the Dora. You know? Anyway. And so we were like, oh yeah, you know, like we'll just like, you know, get a couch and move on. Because our current couch, not very good for, you know, our backs and all that sort of stuff. It's just like not a very comfortable couch. We got it for free, which is nice. But beyond that, you know, it's like not, you know, exactly what we're looking for. So, you know, that's what our plan was. But I, being the sneaky little, you know, mischievous guy that I am, I was like, hey, you know, that's sad. That's typical. I was like, well, you know, I'm not gonna get her any gifts, but you know, if Santa happens to bring her a gift, you know, who knows? Oh, this is a great hand, dude. All right. Nice. Get back our points here. Maybe they'll even be stupid and give me Ipatu, but probably not. No one's dropped like much of any bamboo at all, so probably gonna have to drop myself, but it is with it. Could be a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence here as well. So we're looking at a pretty great hand. Look at that, baby, we're back. Ooh, look at that. A nice little hand for the holidays here, dude. Nice little baiman, baby. Nice. All right. There you go. Heck yeah, man. We're doing it. All right. Now we have to play smart. We have to like defend the lead that we have. Oh, nope. We have 2 Dora. We're going for it. All right. Never mind. Let's drop some of these dragons or whatever because we have value in our hand. We want to try and complete the value. We don't want people to have like fast hands to victory here. So yeah, I was like, you know, Santa gets it, or you know, like a present for her, or like maybe like our dog happens to, you know, get opposable thumbs and wrap some presents for her or whatever. Like, what's the harm in that, right? Funnily enough, she had the exact same idea. So, we're still probably gonna get the couch or whatever, but we definitely got gifts for each other. But just hilarious that we were both on that same wavelength. So, all right, we're 1 away here. Very exciting times. Another 9 would go absolutely crazy, but then I'm not, you know, it complicates things a little bit. All right. No need to call Ricci, but we're doing it anyway because we're greed balls. This is that's maybe another baiman. All right, this might be a shorter video than I thought it would. Oh, what are we looking at here? Tudora. Yep. Back-to-back baimans, baby. That's me. That's what they call me. Back-to-back baiman. That was my nickname in high school, dude. Alright. I agree. Hey, man. It's the Wanjiro skin, you know? If you want to win. No. That's not how this game works, though. But, I am feeling a little bit luckier, you know. I'm looking towards the horizon. I feel like good things are coming, you know. But so, because I didn't know she was gonna do that whole Santa thing, you know, I got myself like 1 or 2 gifts from Santa, and I was like, oh, Santa just happened to like show up for me, you know. Which she ended up thinking was hilarious, right? And like it was just like small stuff, right? And it's like, oh, he brought me like a little thing. I think that's the best cut, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Find a pair over here and move on with our life. Yeah. All right. There's a whole lot of tiles that get us into Tenpai. 2, 3, 6, and 7, obviously, and then 1, 4, 5, 8 as well. Nice. So, yeah, I don't know. I got like, she got me like this like really cool edition of The Hobbit, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Maybe my favorite book of all time. But it's like the original illustrations by J.R.R. Tolkien and stuff like that he had like while he was taking notes and writing and everything and all that sort of stuff, which is really cool. And it has like this old school kind of aesthetic and stuff like that. But yeah, like I was kind of surprised by it because we were talking about it or whatever. I was like, if you know you ever got me anything, it would be this, but you know we're not doing anything. So it totally caught me off guard. I was super happy about it. But The Hobbit is one of my favorite books because when I was a kid, like my dad loves The Lord of the Rings, right? And so he was always trying to get me into it, obviously. And it's hard to say if that too is better to keep or not. But maybe I would be happier if I went for all circles or whatever. But I don't really need to greed out for value. Yeah, okay. We're okay. Let me think. yeah, so my dad always likes Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, and so he was like, hey man, well, this was like 6th or 7th grade. He was like, hey, I'll give you like $20 if you read The Hobbit from start to finish or whatever. And it's like, getting your kid to read and all that sort of stuff. So whatever. It might have been like $10, I don't know, whatever. But so he did that, and I read it, and I got like 10 or $20 or whatever it was. And then the next year he forgot about it. And he was like, hey, I'll give you like $20 if you read like The Hobbit. And I was like, sure. Right. And like he did this like pretty much every year, right, to the point where like it was like 9th grade or something. He was like, hey, I'll give you like $20 if you read The Hobbit. And I was like, cool. And then I came back to him a week later. I was like, yep, read The Hobbit. And he was like, oh yeah, what happens in it? And it's like, the guy, he goes and he gets Sting, and there's like the whatever, and just like gave him like the rundown, because like I have it memorized, obviously, because I'd read it so many times by then. And so it was just like a free $20 every year. So just kind of like became like one of my favorite books, just purely based off of that. But all right, we're folding, especially because we're dealer here, so we don't want to pay out any penalties or anything like that. 5 is safe to 2 players, so might as well toss it and see what happens. All right, we made it. Feels good. So now at this point, if like I sumo well, no, it's not quite enough. I was gonna say if I sumo a Mangan, that would be enough, but they would just go down to 0. Not quite enough. So we'll just keep playing like normal and be defensive. So yeah, and then I got her like a bunch of stuff that she wanted. Stuff like hand creams and like stuff from Sephora that I don't really know what it is, but I was given a list and I went there and I said, hey, give me this stuff, and they did. So based on her reactions, I did well, so there you go. I also got her some more like personal stuff, because like there's a balance in gift giving, in that like you want like the utilitarian things, like people to actually use, like the hand creams and whatnot, but you also want things that are sentimental and that like mean something, so it's our first Christmas and stuff like that, so at this house, so I got like a custom ornament. It's like a picture of our house or whatever. It's like 2024, our first Christmas, all that sort of stuff. 6, what are you doing? Come on. But yeah, that was all well and good. Went over well for sure. So we're gonna toss this 2-4, because I don't know, the shapes are just kind of shaping the way that they are. Maybe the 6 was coming into my hand to tell me to go for the mixed treble sequence again, but I will not listen. I don't know. It's pretty good. And then we're going to my parents' house this weekend. Do I keep the 7 for the meme? I think I do. In case we draw into yet another 6, and then we get the 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence, just because it would be really funny to me. Yeah. So, and then like my nephew, who's like the oldest of my sister's kids or whatever, is really into Magic the Gathering right now, and like started like a club at his school, and like they maxed out the number of kids that can like join a club. All right, simplifies things for me. Thanks. Like, so I think there's like 30 kids in the club or something like that, and like no one else is allowed to join because they like maxed out or whatever, and they're trying to increase the cap, which is super cool, for something that like he organized himself, all that sort of stuff. So kind of like a proud uncle moment there. But he got a bunch of Magic cards and stuff like that from his like cousin or something, And so he has like a bunch of decks that he like loans out to kids because not everybody like has the money for a Magic deck and all that sort of stuff because they can get pretty expensive. Like I was looking at one because I was like, he likes to play a game mode called Commander, which is you have a deck that is 100 cards large, and you're playing against anywhere from like I don't know, like 3 to 8 other people or something like that. And so it's nice because you can play it like with the whole family or whatever. If we do like family dinners, all that sort of stuff. But also it's a lot of cards and it can get kind of pricey or whatever. Like I was looking at one. I have one that's like they have pre-built decks and they're like anywhere from like $30 to $80 or whatever, depending on power level or value or whatever. And mine is based on Warhammer 40k. It's like a Necron deck, which is pretty cool, pretty nifty if I say so myself. But like I was like looking at this one deck that's like based around ninjas or whatever, and it's like, oh man, ninjas are cool. Might try and build that one, right? It's Suji. Fuck. Man. I keep getting Suji traps and stuff. Alright, whatever, man. Who has Suji traps in the gold room, man? It's unfair. Oh well. But this ninja deck was like I found like a good version of it or whatever. And maybe it's like a competitive version, right? Like I wasn't looking at like budget decks. But it was $2,600. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I'm not buying that just to, play with my nephew. Sorry. Even if I were a competitive player, dude, I'd probably say no. Because it's like an A tier deck probably, and not like a S tier one. Just seems like a whole lot of commitment. What am I doing? Dropping the 8, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, man. And like, okay, so here's the thing. 2 of the cards are both like $700 each, and so I can just like not use those 2 cards and like substitute them out with like, albeit weaker, but like more, not $700 cards. But it's still like $1,200 at that point, dude. Like even if I make those swaps. So it's like, maybe giving up on the dream of being Hokage. I don't know. It is what it is. Because it's like, I could get like a pair of the AirPod Pro Maxes or whatever they're called, or I could, buy a square of cardboard. So I feel like the answer seems a little bit clearer to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just I'm maturing and stuff like that. In college, I definitely would have gone for it. All right, our 7 pairs is starting to look better and better. Generally speaking, I wanted to keep that 3 because the Church of Sanso, but I was keeping the 5 for the hope of red 5, but I guess it's not coming. So maybe we drop the 5. And we have the spooky little Southwind here that could end up murking somebody later, so probably gonna hold on to that. I don't know. The thing about like Mahjong is there is like kind of like an occult like section where it's like 8s are good luck, in like Chinese culture and stuff like that. So maybe I should keep the 8, right? And like 4s are bad luck and all that sort of stuff. So it's like maybe I should keep the 8s, because like if you're looking at like my biggest win or whatever, there's a lot of 8s in this hand, man. No 4s, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, maybe I'm ridiculous. The 8 is probably the safest bet here, so we're just gonna drop that and move on. Forget everything that I'm saying, don't worry about it. Alright, green dragon safe. 7 is safe. to him. Or to her, Kathy, I guess. Who knows? Alright. 2 safe. And drop the 7. Because I'm feeling dangerous. Red Dragon is not safe. South is not safe. 6 is safe to them. Sure. Man, this is a pretty good Ricci song. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, it's bouncy. You know what I mean? What else is going on, dude? I don't know. Not much, to be honest. Mostly just holiday stuff and all that sort of stuff. Oh, if you're a longtime fan of the channel for the couple months since it's been going on, you may remember that a tree fell on my car a little while ago, and sad to say that my car is probably gonna get totaled, actually. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing for a new car. And there's like so many different things that I could do. Ooh, look at that, dude. All right, this is a hand and a half. Oh yeah. So, I've been looking at different cars, and like the little kid and within is like, hey man, you should get a truck. Trucks are cool. And while that inner voice is absolutely correct, the truck that I would probably get is like a Toyota Tundra. And the problem with that is that like the performance package with that is called like TRD, which I'll be honest, I don't know what it stands for, but it's TRD, dude. I don't want to drive a turd. You know what I mean? Like, did Toyota not think about this? Like, I don't know. Am I the only person who thinks that? I don't know. I don't know. So, I'm kind of like between a rock and a hard place here. But I think like my next car will probably be like a Toyota, or a Lexus or something like that, because they're just like super like reliable and long lasting and all that sort of stuff. Look at this little, like, he's got the guy in the background and everything. Like, man, this is such good skins, and we're winning. I want to try and stay above 50 because that would allow me to. Do I green out here? I think I do. I want to stay above 50 because I want like one of those little cat smiley faces and stuff like that. This could be a full outside hand or a half outside hand. You know what I mean? Paid no attention to the lack of game knowledge from the person who plays this game religiously, or used to, at the very least. Well, delete the 6, I guess. We'll see what this turns into. Could be a number of things. It's beginning to look a lot like 7 pairs. Who knows? But to me, everything looks like 7 pairs. Well, yep. Sometimes you're right. You know what I mean? Nope. I'm good. I'm closer to 7 pairs than I am on triplets. Thanks. Alright, here's maybe the greediest thing of all time, but I can justify it because there's like a bunch of 2s out already. Half flush 7 pairs. Alright. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to the new year, especially with the channel and all that sort of stuff. I think it's going to go super well. I have a bunch of videos sort of like plotted out in my mind and all that sort of stuff. And by the way, I have non-token Nare kind of like cooking up in the background. I'm not going to call Richie here. So I have that kind of like cooking in the background. I contacted somebody about like helping me with sort of like oh man, I don't only have it because they called Pond. Don't worry about it. That's the mental of Mahjong, dude. But I haven't heard this song before. like a hip hop Mahjong song. That's sick. Sorry, ADHD. But yeah, I have somebody who's like helping me with some of like the instrumentals and stuff like that. So I'm trying to contact them because you know it's for charity. I want it to be a big deal. Uh-oh. But with that in mind, you know, like it's taking a little bit longer. So, but it will be released. It will be good. But you know, I just want it to be as high quality as possible and stuff like that because it is for charity. So, it's taken me a good bit longer than I thought it would because I tried a bunch of different things, right? And tried learning a guitar, all that sort of stuff, and it just wasn't to the quality that I wanted. You know, felt like I owed it to people. We're living dangerously here. But you would expect this Eastwind to come out, right? Unless this guy's like trying to wait on it too. I don't know. We will see. Fuck. Well, only a manga. We survived. We keep our first place. Hey, look at that. 444. A cult, right? Oh well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Many more to come. All right. So, got some cool stuff coming up. If I'm honest, you know. Oh, we even got some diamonds. Nice. The bond with Wanjiro, dude. I almost called him Washizu. That would have been terrible. I do look like a newbie. You're right, dude. Did just deal into a little bit of a Suji fallacy, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Got some cool stuff coming up. And, you know, I hope you stick around for it. Let's do some of these. Some of these here dice rolls. Gotta get some of these rewards, man. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can't possibly like roll past it. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Controlled dice. Let's go with the 4. Nice. Mario Party luck. All right. All right. Let's run some lamps here, dude. Yeah, man. I want to make like a video essay and stuff about like different stuff. I think that'd be really cool. I want to make some videos about like comparing like Mahjong to fighting games and stuff like that because I feel like they're very similar. All that sort of stuff, you know. I have a lot of ideas turning in my head. Not all of them are great, but you know, I mean, they should be kind of interesting at the very least. And I want to start live streaming as well, so you know, try and get that going. All right. Cool. We get some rewards here. We get this Ricci bet stick. There you go, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment and be sure to like. And if there's anything you want to see on the channel, let me know. All right? Leave it down below. See you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.